What's up, Knights of X? Welcome to the second round for the first week of the 5v5 Grand Arena season. Got to win in the first round. Happy we started the season out strong. Got to keep it going. Got a little bit of a feel for the counters. Seems like Jabba seems to be one of the stronger teams on defense with the support Cron. Figured out a couple things on my alt account on a stream I just did right before this, so hopefully we can apply it later on this season or even today if I can. Lots of tough counters coming ahead. Need to be spot on. So heading into game, guys, with that first win, we are 38-38 in Kyber 1, trying to get back into the top 50. You guys know the deal. That's always the goal for this channel, and for the Knights of X, top 50. Our opponent for today is Nemo66. I can't even say that. It's Ostoshanlan? Is that German? That might be German. Could be way off, but I don't know for sure. Good player. High competitive, 14.5 million galactic power. Gonna have all the shiny things in terms of the relic amplifier level. If you check, 2 relic 10s, Rey and Darth Revan. Join the club, just like me. So pretty in sync with that. Bottom and a half is not going to really matter. Datacron's going to be blown out of the water. Both of us going to have insane Datacron stats. So heading into game, my opponent looks to have started their attacks, and from what I'm seeing, that looks like there's 0 drops. So yeah, one shot all the way around. Didn't change up too much. Looks like they're getting through it pretty easily. Back here, they were able to get through my Ahsoka Ezra. I set a weird Starkiller team in the back just for fun. Didn't want to throw my Ezra in here. I wanted to keep Ezra with Ahsoka, so I kept him there. Haven't attempted Rey yet. Up top, we got my Gungans, who I might take off a defense because they do really good stuff on offense. Great Mothers, Finn, and then Master Mace Windu down here. So, what I have to deal with. We got General Skywalker with Thrawn. That is actually crazy. Is that supposed to stop something specifically? I don't know for sure. Maybe that's meant to throw some difficulty with Sith Eternal. I don't know for sure. I'm actually not really positive, but that's an interesting choice. We got Mace with the support Cron, which is bugged out of its mind right now, apparently. Kanata, and then the Jabba team I'm talking about. The very annoying Jabba team with the support Cron. Up top here, we got Bad Batch. OG Datacron, not one of the newer ones. The annoying defensive Great Mothers team that I set exactly the same. Gungans with the support Cron, and then Pirate King Hondo with Quiggold. This annoying little fatty is apparently very, very overpowered with the Hondo team. So I got to figure out what to do there. Would like to stick with Ufus, but it could go south. They haven't dropped. Not a lot of wiggle room on this front wall. I need to be spot on perfect. So hopefully taking Lord Vader off of defense was worth it. I'm going to use him against Jabba. But if I can figure out a different counter for Jabba for the next time, I will do it. But for now, let's try to get through this front wall in one piece. Okay, first battle, Jabba. The reason I took Lord Vader off of defense was because Kenobi should not have won the last round. I got extremely lucky. Kenobi got eaten twice. No one else on the team was eaten. So we need to be really smart with the counters. So here, Jabba with the support Cron. The stats are actually nothing out of this control insane. I've seen way crazier. I went against a full health Cron, which would kind of hurt them because of the dots in the end. But they had the health and protection recovery with days and obviously the wordy support. Lord Vader, it is going with a max health damage 3, wordy attacker 6, and my highest dark side protection Cron, 112% protection. It's extremely high. Want to give him as much tanky stats as possible. I think we'll be able to get through it very easily. Okay, we're going to start here first. Because you know what it's like. He's going to cleanse everything. He does have Order 66. Which is kind of interesting, but not going to really matter. Let's remove the hired muscle. That did tickling damage. Can't assist anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, that's a little sucky. Just postponing the inevitable at this point. I think we're going to be fine. They can't do much. Still ability blocked. Some pretty good damage. Didn't get Order 66 because he didn't have the 8 dots. Unfortunately. Let's go here. Order 66 on her. Taking a little bit longer than normal, but not the end of the world. This should be absolute poof. Alright, I don't need to waste it. Let's go on Chrysanthemum. There we go. Now we gotta be cautious of his protection up, because he's gonna be annoying. Very annoying. So the disarm is annoying, because I can't ignore his taunt, because that's considered a debuff. So I have to wait until that's gone. I forgot how many turns it lasts. Okay, it's still on us. Gotta move faster. Almost. That's Order 66 on him. Even if I get the Order 66 on Chrysanthemum, it's bugged. He's still going to gain protection up. It's very annoying. Getting a little concerned with the timeout. I don't think it's going to happen, but still annoying. There we go. Can't be instant defeated, so not the end of the world. Just he goes back to full protection, which is annoying. I guess for this case scenario, going with a little armor pin would be nice. Get rid of that hired muscle. Gets the massive heal. Fortunately, this is something we're going to have to deal with for a second. Hopefully this is a big hit. It is. Alright, there we go. Looks like to me like a full 65 at the moment. It's way easier. Way less stressful. So, Kenobi, very difficult against the support Cron. He removes all your buffs. You got to deal with protection up, which is bugged out of its mind right now. So, very annoying that I had to do this. I will figure out a different counter for next time. I'm thinking possibly Gungans. I got it to work on my other account. So, good first one in the Grand Arena. Full banners. Let's keep it up. I really don't have any plans for Sith Eternal anywhere else where I think I'm going to need him. I think Bane I'll use separately. So, I think in terms of efficiency and banners, I'm going to risk it. I will do Sith Eternal here. We can't get fractured. He will reduce our stats by a little bit, but I'm hoping that as long as Gas kneels, I'll be okay. The goal is a 67-68. They have the offense ramping 3 for light side with the wordy attacker 6. So General Skywalker will hit pretty hard. Tons of armor pen, crit damage, and the high protection is great for Gas. Very good stats. I'm going to go with an item-focused Datacron. I know it's not anything crazy in terms of specific stats for like what we can really go for, but the 80% health is nice. The defense will try to mitigate some of that armor pen damage. I don't know for sure. And the buffs on a special, even though it's ramping his offense, having those extra evasion, health steal, and health up will be helpful. So let's see what Thrawn does to this team. I really don't know. It's very interesting. I mean, he's kneeling, which is great. There's the fracture. As long as I just heal, I think I'll be okay. I will try to get through him first. Maybe it's the ability block? Is that what it is? Let's relink. And let's put this on Rex. I could spend a lot of time here. I think I'll be fine. As long as Gas doesn't come out and full-blown one-shot us, we should be okay. Not wasting it. Annoying. Because his damage is starting to ramp a little. Alright, alright. Mildly concerned. Mildly. Targeted there. Okay, there we go. Let's just go here. Big protection up. I'm going to do the relink here to get my protection up ability back. Let's see if he has it. Okay, cool. Here, I'm going to pop ult, because I don't know if General Skywalker is going to come out and melt me. Let's see what happens. We're fine. Okay. So, I think that's pretty good. Maybe throwing in Thrawn in there is just trying to stop, like, a Super Commando duo or something with the Fracture. It's probably what they're trying to prevent. But, again, I have no specific plan for Sith Eternal on any of the other teams listed. If there's anything in the back, hopefully I don't regret doing that. But that's pure efficiency play. Trying to be smart with the banners, because if they don't drop and I don't drop, that's what it comes down to. Good value win. Master Mace. Facing him again, except this time, different data Cron, Ayla Secura 9, support. Kind of scary. Stacking offense on the 3, which is pretty dangerous for this team. They get a lot of buffs. Already support 6, Ayla 9, armor pen health, and crit damage. You know, very, very scary stuff. Traya, sticking with it. Nihluis focus Datacron. Hoping the extra tankiness stats can help me, and the other fun stuff with the Datacron can help. Good defense, good health. Should be okay. The problem is the relic delta gap here. There's quite a bit of delta gap on Scion and Talon. Gotta get them up for next week. I keep forgetting, so that's the problemo. I'm hoping this could be a one-shot. There's no attacker Cron, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. Okay. Traya taking a turn is what I wanted. I'm okay with this. It's going to remove their buffs. So, let's go for Mace. Give him that debuff. That gives me a 5-person cooldown decrease. Love it. Jocasta Nu. Bye. Perfect, perfect. Can't ask for anything better than that. So far, so good. Get that protection up. Going for Ayla, I think next is going to be the call. Because she's the support causing the issues. More cooldown increase. Perfect. She's getting a little low. Offense down. I will take that. Looks like she's going back to full health. Alright, we'll have to just take this a little slow. If I have to use Nihluis to one-shot them all, so be it. That's not going to be enough. Yes, oh, that will be enough. Alright. Going fairly fast. Let's go ahead. Why not? Don't know if you consider this a waste for the Nihluis Cron, but currently have no plans for it. You know what? I'm just going to go for her because I don't want to risk it. Maybe, you know, it's just delaying the battle, but why? Why take a chance? Because she could steal a banner with an AoE. If I have to get to him after a second Annihilate, that's fine. I mean, he's starting to hit pretty hard there. That's kind of fun. It's nice to see Nihluis in his Sith Lord self actually do some damage. I know he's mostly a support character trying to use his utility to increase cooldowns and decrease his cooldowns to get to his one-shot. It's an awesome kit, but it's still fun to see him do some actual real damage as a Sith Lord. Great character in lore. Not a bad counter. That's another full banner win. Don't think I'll need Traya for anything else at the moment. That leaves one final team on the bottom wall, and it's Maz Kanata. Gotta figure out what I have to do. That's not overkill. Let's stick with the cleanliness. I'd rather just make these full banner wins. Don't want to come down to efficiency. So, gonna stick with JML. Yes, that possibly leaves me vulnerable to not having a Lord Vader counter, but I do have the Pirates. I have Leia. I have multiple different options I could utilize. So, probably gonna, I think that's my best bet. Use the least powerful team as possible that could still get it done and not risk the loss. JML. There's no OG Hondo, so I don't have to worry about that. There is Brutus, but I don't think he's going to do much for this team. Max Health Protection 3, Damage Reduction 6, Armor Pen Protection, and Crit Damage. So, not as strong. They're going to take mitigated damage, but as long as I time the coin ability with their turn meter, I should be fine. Going with a turn meter in the beginning Cron, Wordy Attacker, and my highest protection Cron, which is so helpful for JML's leadership. Practically is a one-shot ability with Cal if they hit under protection. So, as long as I can control them, don't have to deal with crazy revives from kicks. So this, I'm going to keep the turn meter. I want to get critical hit immunity. We're going to pass to Luke. to get a stun. We're going to remove the tenacity up. Use Revan to push back turn meter now, which gives her underneath that threshold. We're going to pass back to JML. Should be, yep, just like that. Now, as long as I keep an eye on the turn meter, big one shot. Pretty simple. Let's go ahead and increase cooldowns here. So they're all above the turn meter. Doesn't seem to matter at all. Awesome. Gotta get Hermiota to take a turn, give us our banners back. Call Hermiota to assist. Do it again. I'm gonna call Revan. Let's go here. Hermiota. One shot, he's gonna revive. End the battle. Simple. That's as clean of a front wall as you can get. Going with very straightforward, clean counters so far. No complaints at all. So we have to see what is in the back for us that we have to deal with. Guessing Ahsoka and Rey. There's Ahsoka. Is there a Rey? Rey is on offense. And we have a very, very interesting Darth Vader team. Wow. Darth Vader, Ezra, Inquisitors. Need to think about that. Need to think about that. So, I personally think the Reva lead would have been more difficult because of the death mark. So we don't have to deal with death mark. Ezra in there is very annoying. This, I've heard crazy things. That the tank Cron can completely stall me out and shut me out. So depending on the stats of this Cron, I need to be so careful because I do not want to time out against Ahsoka at all. Good thing is I have Kylo. Typically save him for Ahsoka this season. I still have to deal with that crazy freaking Pirate King Hondo team up top. So we are definitely in for a ride. This is not a guaranteed win. It looks like they're still attacking. I don't think they've dropped yet. So let's see if the efficiency is paying off. And hopefully we can get through all these tough teams. For my own sanity, I need to see if this still works with Quiggold in the team. It works great without him. I need to know. If this costs me the win, it will suck. I know it. But at least I will know going forward what I need to do against Pirate King Hondo. If this still works, perfect. Great stuff. Double tank, Silvo, OG Hondo. Very difficult. Max health protection 3, wordy pirate 6, OG Hondo 9. Armor pen, crit damage, protection, and offense. Can the Ufus do it? Malgus, the absolute GOAT. Got the max health damage 3. For Dark Side, the wordy attacker 6, extremely high armor pen, and high crit damage. A hybrid of both offensive stats. Two bad case scenarios. Captive on Malgus, captive on Maul. They steal the buffs off of Maul, which gives the entire enemy team frenzy. That's what I'm worried about. We got to survive the opening play. We got to deal with Quiggold. Hopefully, I one-shot Silvo off the bat with Malgus' rocks. I really hope this wins. I'm definitely a little nervous about this. Okay, Malgus is captive. Not good. Not good at all. If they steal buffs off of... Alright, let's see for a second. Can I kill anyone here? No. Okay, let's trigger the frenzy. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. Kill? We need Malgus to go. I'm getting a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely getting scared. Looks like Quiggold is definitely an issue. And, it just sucks. This can't be evaded, right? Does he take % max health damage? I'm gonna risk it. He does, but look how hard he's hitting. Yeah. There you go. Absolute problem. I think we're gonna lose. Yeah. This will be an L. Yeah, he's a problem. Look how hard they're hitting. Oh yeah, we lost. And that's a cooldown increase. Yeah, there it is. Quiggold causes issues. Had to find out for myself. Seems to be the best defensive team right now for Pirate King Hondo. There it is. It's good to know. Yeah. Well, that looks like you're going to need Kylo. Okay. Well, unfortunately, RNG was not on my side, and they put the captive on Malgus. That's the risk. If Quiggold, or Quiggold, whatever, wasn't on the enemy team, I'd be in a lot better shape, but this will cause problems. It definitely will. It's really good to know. Who would have thought that he would have been the most annoying part of a Pirate King Hondo team? That is very unfortunate, but now I know that's something I need to avoid. Against Queen Amidala, we're going to go with Jedi Master Kenobi. It's a very tough team. I don't feel like using off-meta counters because Echo is the biggest problem for me. Always, always a problem. Turn meter in the beginning, attacker 6, armor pen, and crit damage. Kenobi, that's what I'm doing. Max health protection 3, wordy attacker 6, my highest crit damage Cron. As long as I save the one shot from Cat for Queen Amidala, this should be fine. Go here. Oh my god. I have never seen Kenobi do that. That was actually incredible. And also the attacker Cron is very helpful, I guess. Cleanse that right up. This might be a one-shot. Not quite. Maybe here? Look at that. That's something else. Guess I could go one-shot. I was not expecting that much damage. Okay. That's huge. Even though we dropped the battle, I'm still going to try super efficiency, because if I'm out efficiencying my opponent, maybe it's closer than I think. So that's a 65 banner win. That's awesome. Got to think about Ahsoka now, because if I use Kylo now for Hondo, which is not even a guaranteed cleanup, I could be in some danger. So I have to think about how I want to approach these next couple battles. Probably Leia for that Ahsoka team, and that's a timeout risk. So I probably have to go with an attacker Cron on that, but I think I have an understanding of what I have to do now, but it's still not going to be easy. I might as well go back and tackle this one, because this is not even a guaranteed cleanup. I have lost this in 3v3. I don't know. Maybe I should have started with this. I've heard nothing but hard things about Quiggold shutting down SLKR, so we're going back to it. Max health protection 3, the first order 100% more damage 6, special forces 9, armor pen, crit damage, and potency. I don't know for sure. It's a very difficult team. Like, look what he's doing. He's just so obnoxious. And look, the preload here doesn't really help. Look what they're doing. It's absolutely ridiculous. Is that going to be a fear? Of course, she has days. Never mind. Look at that. I'm telling you, we might be absolutely stuck on this team. I gotta remove buffs. Can't expose Kylo. It's just, that's not... Look at this crap. Look at this crap. This is absolutely crazy. Talk about efficiency. If I can even get through this, this is going to be atrocious. Just keep siphoning. There's the cleanse. Oh, this one's so screwed. Siphon off of him? Look what this guy's doing. Incredible. Keep siphoning. think I should be fine. I don't know. Hopefully it wasn't a mistake. Oh my god, this is the ugliest win ever. If I do pull it off, it's so ugly. I gotta keep doing that. It's not even doing much. I can't stun him, I don't think. Is it happening? Oh. Do it. Screw it. 2 minutes on the clock. I feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. Oh my god, this team is ridiculous. I'm not even... We're screwed. Absolutely screwed. Big hit? No. Such a problem. That's not good. Oh, that turn meter gain. This is so frustrating. Come on. Gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Accomplishing nothing. 59 seconds. Ridiculous. So ridiculous. Even with the 4-man. Like, I don't think doing that first is a guaranteed win. I don't. Look how bad those banners were. That was horrific. Absolutely horrific. Super unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least it's a 2-shot. If my opponent doesn't drop a single time, I think it's a win for them. It didn't look like they were it didn't look like they were failing on anything, and I think they're pretty efficient so far. So that win right there pretty much seals the loss if they don't drop. Terrible, 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 but I know going forward. So I decided to change up the plan a little bit against the very annoying tank Cron. I think I'm going to do Bane here, and then Leia against the other annoying Darth Vader squad. Lots of health, lots of protection, max health protection 3, and the Ahsoka tank 6. This is meant to shut you down and just time you out. Going with the Jabba focused data Cron this time instead of the full health Cron. I think as long as I just throw this on auto at one point, I should be able to get through it. Keyword is should. So she's not getting the tank Cron. Kind of shut that down. Alright, she's not getting her ultimate too fast at the moment. Could happen any second. There it is. Alright, at least they didn't fracture Bane. It's gonna be on auto soon. Okay. Full auto. Can I get through it? Now, while we wait for this to go down, we gotta talk about how we're supposed to deal with Pirate King Hondo with Quiggold, because if Ufus can't do it, then what the hell is going to work? I think Sith Eternal Bane will have a hard time. You saw SLKR have a hard freaking time, so... I don't know. I have to figure that out, honestly. With the nerfed attacker Cron, Queen Amidala definitely I don't think is going to work. Back in the day, probably, before the nerf, but with that nerf, I don't know. That might be one of the toughest teams to deal with in Grand Arena right now. Hondo, OG Vayne, Vayne Quiggold, and Silva. Seems to be a nightmare of a team. So I got to figure out something to get through him because Quiggold at Relic 9 and the Wordy Pyrocon with his tank tag is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what we're going to do. I'll have to figure that out. I don't want to have to bring Ahsoka Tano on offense if she's even the answer. And the question is Maz Kanata, can she still perform against Lord Vader without Quiggold? Because that itself is very challenging. So I don't know. Bane seems to be doing pretty good against the tank Ahsoka Cron. Still have 2 minutes on the clock. He's ramping up. Hitting very hard on a basic. There you go, 1,000,000 damage. She's revived, so he's got to get through it twice. More than enough time on the clock. Defense up kind of sucks. And there you go, over 1,000,000 damage. So, if you're having a hard time trying to deal with Ahsoka Tank Cron and you have Bane available, seems to be A-okay. It just takes a little bit of time for him to get ramping in the siphoning, so... Really good win. Happy with that. Darth Vader's team is next. I'm actually going to change up my original plan. I'm going to go with Queen Amidala instead of Leia and save Leia for one of the tougher teams up top. Because I don't know if I can get through one of those efficiently. So we're going to try Queen Amidala against this very bizarre Ezra lineup. Darkseid max health damage 3. Wordy attacker 6. Vader 9. Armor pen and health. So very dangerous stuff. Queen Amidala. Turn meter in the beginning. Wordy support 6, crit damage, and armor pen. I don't have to worry about the death mark. She's not in the leader slot. General Skywalker is in there for the extra damage. Okay, let's increase cooldowns. Let's go here. Padawan Obi-Wan should, clear as day, just eliminate them. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. I think Padawan Obi-Wan, no matter what, is just going to one-shot. Yeah, that's what I mean, so... That's not going to do much. That's a cooldown increase for him. Simple. He is trying to strip away some banners, but as long as we end with our turns, we should be okay. He didn't get his bonus turn for some reason. Okay. Alright. Hopefully not stripping too many banners. Don't think he did. Alright, yeah, that was kind of easy. But again, I used also a very good team. Doesn't seem super worth it to put that kind of line. I really think if Reva was involved in the leadership slot, that would have made it way tougher. So we are immune to dots, so Vader's AoE doesn't really do much for us or for them there, but at least we got to win with that. Not bad. Against the Gungans with the support Cron, I'm going to do Bo-Katan Mandalore. Very annoying, difficult team, turn meter, support 6, protection, armor pen, and crit damage. Very annoying stuff. So I think with Bo, with a good tank Cron for Paz, max health protection, some armor pen, and crit damage, as long as I can ignore the generator, or ignore the Gungans and get to the generator, I should be A-okay. Don't really think I need an attacker Cron for this. How is she getting stunned with a permanent tenacity up? That's just... Oh, no. This sucks. Actually sucks. Her getting stunned immediately is just terrible. I mean... I don't like that she's stunned and she's not moving. That's not going to cleanse her. Let's cleanse IG. The damage immunity is fine. It's not going to stop anything. Just want to hit the generator. That's a very bad stun. Like, the characters I need to move are not moving. If they stun her again, that's really bad. And there's the ability block. Alright, we're in some trouble. Definitely in trouble. Because she hasn't moved. It's just so bad. We gotta get going. And, oh, him having Death Mark is even worse. At least it's gone. Do not ability block. Do it. Gotta move so much more faster. That's our tank. Seeing a lot better days. He should revive. Okay. Come on. All out here. There we go. About freaking time. Just gotta get rid of some of these annoying damage dealers. I like the breach. I'll do it now. Gotta build up those birds. Death mark, death mark, death mark. Is that enough? No. It's so bad. I gotta move faster. Okay, that was massive. But not what I need for efficiency. Not even close. These battles take a long time. I'm gonna try to end it with the mass swarm. 61. Just awful, awful, awful. Not what we like around these neck of the woods. So, unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Not our best Grand Arena at the moment. Have to figure out a better, efficient win there. But I did save Leia for one of the tougher teams remaining. But 61, not my favorite. Okay, the reason I saved Leia was for this specific team. Great mothers, annoying defensively. It's the reason why I did it. Support Cron. Wordy support. Potency, crit damage, and health. It's annoying. It's not like I'm afraid of getting blown up. It's their annoying utility. If they doom the right target and they just whittle me down, the max health is going to get lowered and I won't be able to get through them. So, I'm going to stick to Leia. That's why I saved it. Max health and protection 3. Wordy attacker 6. 116% health. So, they'll get rid of our protection, but they will not lower our health that quickly, I don't think. Let's see how this opening play goes. The support Cron means... Okay, Drogon... Like, I just... So, Great Mothers will... probably remove buffs. So, if I stealth here... It's not going to really matter. I need to make sure Drogon can live. Because this is coming down to banners, I think. Let's see if I can remove Turn Meter. I did? I did. That's great. That's phenomenal. Let's keep that going. Let's get rid of the supports. Good person to choose. Big fan of that. Should have cleansed. Definitely should have cleansed. Because now we're stuck with buff immunity. Let's get rid of Marin. Attacker Cron, please. Not quite. That sucks. Not him. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, to turn this into a 65. This should be a lot of damage. It's a lot of health. Here. Okay. $65, man. There we go. That's really what I need to do to win, if it's even possible. I don't know. I don't know what my opponent's up to. I have no idea their efficiency, but we're still in this. We're going to try our very best. 65 is what I needed here. One final team remaining on the top wall. We are coming down to the final battle. All about efficiency if I ever want a chance of winning. So, Bad Batch. Relic 7, double Omicron. Offense and speed stacking 3, which I think doesn't really work when they go under captive. So, unless they get killed off of captive, I don't think it's going to matter here. Offense, crit damage, health, armor pen, and potency. I'm going 4-man. Sith Empire. Underman. Debuff damage 3. Wordy tank 6. 97% health. It's the plays like this that'll make the difference in the end if I can pull off the victory. I gotta move fast. That's all I know. One shot? That's a one shot right off the bat. Okay, let them do their thing. Fine. I'm not too concerned yet. Fear is good. Let's do that. That's ramping up our max health. Let's get a no shock. I'm okay with this at the moment. Get the shock on everybody. He's not hitting anyone yet. Batcher is close. Tank Cron is phenomenal here. He's under captive. Perfect. Let's see what happens. Ability block. Gotta be careful that they don't bring anyone back. Do I have an upcoming fear? Good. Okay, so now they're going to get ramped stats. One shot here. Banners. Shock. Okay, I should have targeted Hunter. Gonna go here. I knew it would be worth it. I knew it would be worth it. 66. That could, hopefully in the end, make it a little bit closer. So, that leaves the wall. My opponent is at 1074. Have they finished attacking? Okay, they're attacking as we speak. So, we're going to see how neck and neck we are. They have... Okay. Tarkin, Negotiator, and Endurance. I have not seen that split before. That is very interesting. So we're going to see here who's going to be, maybe, who's going to be more efficient in ships. That might be what it comes down to. I have 2 meta fleets on offense. I have Leviathan on defense. So I have a Relic 10. They have a Relic 10. I set the Empire defensive squad. I have my home one. I have my Leviathan. So they're probably going to do Profundity here. Leviathan mirror match, I would think, or Executor. We got to see. It's all about the efficiency. So I kind of want to play this out and see where we are neck and neck. I think that'd be fun. So I'm going to hold off for a second while we figure out what we're going with. So I'll probably either they're going to finish the battle any second, or I'll let this keep recording just for the fun of it. I don't know, but while we're waiting, I'm just going to brainstorm. I got to think about if I do Profundity here or Profundity there. Or do Executor here, Profundity there, figure out something here. All up in the air. That doesn't seem like this. I don't think Profundity here. I think, because even doing Executor here, they have TIE Advanced in the starting lineup. So if Interceptor comes, oh my god, guys, look at that. 4 banners. They didn't drop a single battle, and we're ahead because of efficiency. So, that's what I mean. I dropped twice, and we have a horrible, efficient second win. But I was efficient everywhere else. This comes down to ships. Who's going to win the ship game? That's what this comes down to. Let's figure it out. Alright. I decided. Profundity against Negotiator. It's a clean 77. I think it's my best bet here. Going to do Negotiator against, I think, Endurance. And then use the Executor against the Executrix. I think that's going to be my best bet. Okay. They're going to go with the Undying Loyalty. Gotta get rid of Anakin immediately. That's easy. Get rid of that. Go for a Snips. Alright, that's an interesting one. We'll go here. No assist, unfortunately. There's that. Probably should have saved that tenacity up for the next turn. That's my fault. Because now we're going to get dazed on 2 of our ships. But they didn't do much with it either, so I guess that's not the end. But definitely not the right play. Uh-oh. Alright. Not feeling the best at the moment. Let's cleanse. Do we have ultimate yet? Still no ultimate. Again. No assist. Get the taunt. No assist again. What's going on here? Wow, we're not getting the best luck on this one. They shouldn't kill us. This one took longer than normal. Not the biggest fan of how it's going. Gotta get rid of the damage dealers. We didn't get too many assists. Just get rid of that ship. Go here, cleanse this. This is still going to be a 77. This is my fault for putting Leviathan on defense, by the way. It's my fault. Alright, 77. You can't beat that efficiency, but I think my opponent's going to do the same exact thing on their end. They could do a underman for Profundity against Home 1 and risk it. So, I feel like that's an even playing field kind of play, but that was an essential 77 banner win. Alright, this one, I'm getting nervous. This is coming down to single-digit banners, so Negotiator it is versus Endurance. I have never actually done this before. I'm hoping Negotiator is better than Endurance in the mirror match, or whatever you call it. Don't have to worry about Anakin. I don't think I have to worry about Snip. She was using the other lineup, so it's probably Counselor, I think. I don't know. This needs to be efficient. Otherwise, we're going to lose. I am scared. I really am. I need to think. Target lock is what I want. I don't know. I'm already not liking it. Already not a fan. To be honest with you, like, not a fan at all. That's already a full heal. They're gonna get to, like, their ultimate very fast. I have Valor. Let's go here. So the banner recovery, if they pop off, will not be the best. Let's see. Is it Consular? It's Ebon Hawk. I'm telling you, this is the scariest battle. We might be in some danger. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're in danger. It's really not good. We lost the Grand Arena because of this fleet. The freaking Ebon Hawk, man. The Ebon Hawk. We lost. That's incredible. That is incredible. We lost the Grand Arena because of this fleet. I can't believe it. This was insane. Was I supposed to go for Captain Rex first? What the freak? I'm very disappointed. I can't even describe how disappointed I am. I freaking can't believe it. We lost. I'm getting hot. I can't believe it, man. What did I do wrong? I've never played that match. I guess I gotta go for Rex first. The Ebon Hawk blew it. It ruined the whole counter. Well played by my opponent. That's very well played. And that's going to be the L. So freaking insane. We're going to do some holdo cleanup. I blew it. I have never played that mirror match before. So, I don't know what I did wrong. I think they set a really good fleet, and it had me make some questionable decisions, which I might even lose this one. But I think that's what happened. I think Ebon Hawk absolutely ruined my day. I thought going for 5s first would have been the right move. Look at this Ebon Hawk. So smart. I think I had to go for Rex. I don't think this would have worked one shot. I don't. I mean, yeah, like, this ship is good. Do you guys think this would have worked for one shot? Maybe this is better. You would have think Negotiator would do well. I guess I was wrong. Nothing more to say. I don't know. That's a big hit. I mean, they're gonna get crazy he's gonna get crazy amplified stats when I do it, so he's gonna get the buff. So I don't even know if that's the right call, but at this point, the Grand Arena is like in jeopardy. Like it's lost. Yeah, exactly. It's not the right play to make. This is how good Marauder can be. You never really get to face it on defense, so you don't really know. Yeah. It's over. Isn't that incredible? If I just bring Leviathan on offense, I win the Grand Arena. Look at that. I shouldn't have blown up the ship. I knew it. That's so funny. The first time I've lost because of fleet in a long time, it's because I set Leviathan on defense. It's just so funny how that works out. We're going to clean up with some Finalizer really quick. 100% my fault. This one's on me. Fleet. And Pirate King Honda with Quiggold. Should I have done Executor against this fleet and risk the Kenobi against... I don't want to do Kenobi against... Executrix. I think that's the wrong idea. 41. Through it. Alright. We got one more fleet. Let's get through it. Alright. This was my original plan. This is what I wanted to do. So we're going to stick with it. Bounty Hunters, single reinforcement in the reinforcement slot. Ebon Hawk. I swear that's the ship that did it. There's a reinforcement coming out. The question is who is it going to be? Yep. I'm telling you, I don't think Negotiator would have been a pleasant call. It wouldn't have gone well. So I still stand by this being the correct call. So you steal banners. I don't know if this would have been pretty either. Yeah, 72. Ugh. God damn. Alright, guys, let's show you. Let's show you how you blew it. So, that obviously made a huge disparity. I would have won. Ebon Hawk. Well played. Very smart by my opponent. I was wondering what that second reinforcement slot was going to be. Didn't think it was going to be... Couldn't have been Anakin. Couldn't have been Plo. Couldn't have been Snips. So I was really curious what the split was going to be. And it was a very interesting one. If I bring Leviathan on offense, I win. Do you guys think Negotiator would have been better here? It's risky. I don't know if they're Scythe. I don't know what. I don't think Kenobi against Executrix is a comfortable counter. I don't. And this ship counters Kenobi. It would have been a horrible banner win. So I don't know. Let me know down below if you think I made the right call, but that really does suck. I cannot believe I lost that matchup. It's just doesn't make any sense. I really don't know. I'm still in shock that Negotiator lost against Endurance. If you do it, don't go for 5s first. Go for Rex's ship. It's my best tidbit of advice. They have a Relic 9 Mace. I guess it outspeeds. I thought I played everything correct, but I was wrong. That cost us the match. So this one hurts. It definitely hurts because it was in my control. I definitely fudged up. So we'll get them next time. 1-1 for the season. I will continue to improve. Have never had to deal with that before in Grand Arena, but you live and you learn. You make mistakes and you try to live past it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you all.